What's up, guys? So I finally got Karnage on my own account and I get to play with him. He's a very strong champion for speed teams, but very niche in that aspect that he basically only works in speed teams. He's not tanky, but he has kind of very interesting, combo that he does. Basically there's like two skills that mostly people use on him. I mean, it's the same combo every time. You go first, then you use the A tree to maybe kill one target or just deal damage. Will hit 3 times. You will have a block passive and block active skill debuffs that you will place on them that you cannot cleanse or remove. And then the passive is gonna spread all debuffs when you hit enemy, or like for every hit, and if you get a kill then it's also gonna spread them. You don't really usually use the other skills on the first form, though the A1 has a weird passive that you will counter attack when somebody is hit. You basically go first, you buff strip enemy with another champion, then you use the A3 to fully lock out the enemy team, then you switch the form, and he has this very strong hard hitting skill on the A3 on the other form that it hits 2 times, it will block revive the enemy. I think it has some multiplier of 5, and with the passive that you have on this form, you will get crit damage from accuracy, and then you will get 10% ignore defense for every debuff they are under. So let's say that they have 3 debuffs and you hit with this champion on a 5 multiplier skill with 30% ignore defense, and he has very good base stats on the second form. This skill is gonna hit very hard and one-shot the enemy. Now if you don't have debuffs on the enemy, then he's not gonna hit hard. You're probably not gonna land the block revive, and he's not tanky, so he's not really able to take hits and live to tail the tail. So we will see. He's a very finicky champion, very strong against me, but I don't have the highest hopes of him on my own account. I'm much more looking forward for Empress, but maybe I will be positively surprised. Let me quickly show the gear on him. The gear is good, but I don't have him fully chaos dusted. There's a little bit chaos dusting left to do because I wasn't using these gear pieces on other champions. Like the gauntlets, we get crit rate. I don't even use the crit rate in this build, it's just a placeholder, and I'm trying to farm dust to reroll this and get crit damage, but I can't do it right now because there's another event. Chest is very good. I actually got this, was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? Pretty bonkers chest that I got. And boots are kind of not perfect but pretty good, but also missing the ascension. Then the other piece that I have issues is that the ring is total trash, but we needed to get the 4-piece stone skin, and this champion definitely needs the stone skin to work, so that's basically what we're working with. Oh, banner also doesn't have the perfect ascension. I will work on all of those things, but I don't think the damage is really gonna be the main factor on him, to be honest. If you go first and the enemy is buff stripped and you're able to lock out the enemy team on his skills and hit them with the other form when they have debuffs, he's gonna hit super hard. So I don't think it's gonna come down to the damage per se, but if I can fulfill the conditions, I think that's mainly gonna be the issue. And one thing that I really like about him is that he's a mythic champion, meaning that he could still use some abilities if I get locked out and move second, but it's kind of finicky on his specific skill set, because if the enemy doesn't have debuffs on them, then he doesn't really do anything on the second form. Gallows is much more useful. Even if enemy doesn't have debuffs and you don't have defense buff on yourself, even if they have immunity and you can't decrease defense with his own skill, he's still gonna be useful and do damage. With Karnage, I think it's gonna be a lot less that, but on the perfect situation, like if I was this guy on his team, Karnage would be a perfect pick. So in that case it will probably destroy me. So unlike some other like live arena videos where I'm testing a specific champion, I'm definitely not gonna force pick him in every fight. See, okay, so he went with Karnage. I'm not gonna force him in fights where I know he's not gonna do anything, but I will look for opportunities to use him. And since I'm known to be a very slow player, maybe I will find battles where I can actually use him. Yeah, he's a very bad matchup for me. I guess I'll go with Nakarada and pray that I could maybe proc lightning gates on Gallows and protect the immunity. Probably not, but we'll see. See, he's going full on with the Karnage strat. That's basically what I was saying before. You need to go first, and you need to buff strip the enemy. Now, I'm pretty sure Arbeus does Arbase, Arbiter, and Arbase is Arbeus. If I don't recall wrong, I think Arbase does both buff strip and turn meter boost. Does she not? Let me double check. But yeah, so he basically has 3 buff strippers and 2 speed boosters. It's like textbook Karnage team, basically. Man, Arbase is actually kind of bonkers. She's both buff stripper and turn meter booster, and that's not. Those abilities are not what she's known for. She's known for her stupid taunt and stone skin, but she also does those things. But yeah, I struggle with these teams. I don't really have any kind of great counter that I can do against them, outside of praying for the polymorph gods to, you know, grant their blessings and so on, or lightning proc. Basically, I can win with RNG, but not without it. Okay, this one is going well so far. We got the polymorph that I wanted. And we got rid of those stupid buffs so that I don't get petrified by Arbase. I feel like Arbase is maybe a little bit underrated champion. She does so many different things, and she's not really on top of the list of mythic champions that people want to get. Okay, we started out with a very solid victory. Honestly, his team looked very scary. I was kind of, you know, we got the polymorph. I guess that's what we need. You might also notice, actually I'm like kind of covering it right now. So in the last couple of sessions, I kind of decided that, I think I was kind of saying it maybe like a month ago that fuck me, I'm gonna put Rotos polymorph because, you know, there's nothing I can do against these goddamn speed teams, and I need more polymorph when other people are telling me that, you know, put champions in lightning gates, don't use polymorph, it's out of the meta because of band. And then I kind of let people convince me to keep Rotos in War of the Fallen, but today we're playing with polymorph. And I wasn't paying attention. It might have been actually Rotos who procced it in that fight, in which case, you know, that polymorph basically won us the battle. But I'm going all in on the polymorph. I know it's kind of, you know, people have different issues. Obviously, if you're really fast, if you have different champion pool and you use different kinds of, you know, champions and builds, you're gonna have different struggles. But for me, I think I need polymorph much more than people, you know, people consider how good it actually is or how much other people use it. You need to play to your account strengths and weaknesses. Wait, is this the same guy or different guy? I feel like it was a different guy, but I wasn't paying attention to the name. I thought he had more points than this guy. But they had the same avatar and the same picks. Now it's also, when I have Rotos in polymorph, I feel much more comfortable early picking him. Like I could do him as like a second pick or something, because I really want to get polymorph early on in my like champion turn order, or not turn order, but what do you even call it? Team order, you know what I mean, because the like buff strips and polymorph procs are like counted when it does AoE. It doesn't hit everybody at the same time, but in the champion order. So if I proc polymorph, then people after Rotos will be safe. Okay, so another speed team, this time with Karnage. I kind of tend to ban Karnage pretty much always against speed teams. I don't think this is gonna be exception. This team, to be honest, we could almost go with It's so squeezy and he doesn't have immunity. I feel like I could use Karnage against him. I was saying that I'm not gonna force Karnage in any fights, but this fight actually I'll try him. Okay, so we are gonna get locked out and we're not gonna get the debuffs up on... Oh, he didn't ban... Spanking on my Karnage, not hitting hard enough. This will be actually really interesting to test to see if we can win this battle. I can kind of get attack buff from Maud, but I'm not like going first. I'm not really gonna get debuffs on them, and he is gonna be locked out of his first form, so he will not be able to lock out the enemy. But maybe it will still be enough damage on the second form to kill them. Let's see. Wait, why didn't he do defense buff from the Marius? I'm so confused. What's going on? Can I cut in? No. The Karnage is like 250 speed. It's definitely one of those champions that you want to build as... Okay, now I'm so confused. Did he misclick? Why did Kalleus not use the... Okay, let's see. I guess he could... Ah, he did enfeeble me. Fuck it. I guess that could happen. Fuck. I think I still lost this one. Fuck. I don't know if I should have done the A1 in the first form, but nah, it was better to risk it and go second form. I mean, we could still potentially win, but I assume not. Oh my god, fuck me. That Fabian just completely cocked the Karnage. Yeah, I think that's it. Kind of close. I think I maybe could have done it, but maybe I got a little bit unlucky there. It happens. I'm pretty sure if I would have picked something else than Karnage in this fight, I would have been good, but actually, maybe not. I mean, I might have just went with the Gallows, and if the same thing happened to Gallows, then I would have also lost, to be honest. Like, first getting enfeeble and then getting destroyed by Fabian, but if I happen to pick Narcissus, I think I definitely would have won it, but I probably wouldn't have picked Narcissus, to be honest. Yeah, it was a different guy. That's what I thought. But that fight wasn't like experiment, so it's okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna force him in every battle, but if there's matchups where it seems plausible to use him, I'm definitely gonna use it, even if I might otherwise not. Honestly, Karnage is not like by himself like OP, but he's kind of part of the reason why I'm not a big fan of the current meta. I don't know if I want to go with Marius against the Maritzka team, because those teams are gonna be very tanky. I think I go instantly with Narcissus. Like, Karnage doesn't make the meta, but he like works in tandem with the speed meta, because there's so many meta buff strippers that, you know, that work for various reasons. And if you can go first, if you can buff strip enemy, he's kind of unbeatable god. There's not really any solutions to him right now. Maybe Maritska would be like the maybe the best way to deal with him in a co-second team, but I'm sure there's something else good, but I don't have those options. Okay, should I just go with Gallows, I guess? I kind of hate picking Gallows against Maritska too, but should I go Rotos? Fuck it, let's go Rotos. Karnage can weak hit, but I hate the Empress matchup. But yeah, I may be a little bit late on the Karnage train. Obviously, I wasn't playing the game for 8 months, so that has a little bit to do with the fuck Nella. Oh my god. I think I have to ban her. Or should... I'm kind of torn. Should I ban Fabian or her? Let's go for Fabian. I don't even have Ankara, so... But yeah, it's kind of funny because buff strip used to be the meta like eons ago, when everybody was using either Madame Ceres or Kaimar in arena offense, and often even in defense, to be honest, but like 100% of time in offense. Then it kind of went out of the meta. And go second teams were kind of viable for a good while, but now they have introduced new mechanics that reverse it. I don't know if probably I should have polymorphed the Karnage, to be honest, and not Nell. But let's see, I do have a lot of stone skin here. Oh fuck. Maybe not the best. I don't have attack buff, I might not even have enough damage to kill the Maritska. I think I should just do A2. Oh fuck. That was a squeezy Maritska. I wasn't sure if I could kill her with the A3, which would have done like at least double the damage of A2, but A2 killed it. Damn. I don't know if that's like a resistance build Maritska, because it wasn't fast either, so kind of surprised it was that squeezy. Maritska has great base stats too, so it's not really an issue on her. Okay. Now the... Well, let's see if I can win this. I feel like I'm good, but you never know against that fucker Empress. I mean, not... Yeah, Empress, yeah. Not Karnage, Empress, I mean. Yeah. Surely there's no way he can beat me at this point. I even have Necret up, so that Rotos might not get one shot. By the way, as you might have noticed, I have Necret in Stone Skin and Bolster again, not 9-piece protection. I'm kind of going back and forth. I can't decide. I feel like on these situations the protection is better, the Bolster Stone Skin is overall better, but I don't know if I really even want to use him outside of niche matchups, but last couple of sessions I have been using a bit more Necret. Okay, still died through that ally protection and everything, okay. I guess I didn't have shield up, but still. That was actually kind of tough looking enemy, but Maritska was 86k. Honestly, maybe she was missing gear. I don't want to disrespect him if she actually wasn't missing gear, but let me think about it. So... Doesn't she have like 22k base HP? Oh, wait, that's the wrong faction, fuck. Yeah, 22k base HP. A little bit less than Dodge's, but pretty much the same. Like, let me... Okay, to be fair, my Dodge's is +4, but she's not in the best gear. Maud has the better gear, but she's almost like double the HP that Maritska was, so... I don't know what happened there. I sometimes, you know, happen to play arena when some champions are missing gear and I forgot about it. Maybe other people make the same mistake too. It would have been one thing if it was like a really fast Maritska, but it wasn't even a fast one, so I guess there is the possibility that it was like a full resistance Maritska, but I don't know if that's really a thing at the moment, to be honest. Because 86k, like 86k is kind of more than low. It's kind of surprisingly low health. I think that's below the threshold that he doesn't have the best gear. Oh, we didn't see any Odins yet. Usually he's almost on the same level of usage as Embrus, to be honest. Maybe this is gonna be a Tormin battle for me, let's see. Do I want to... I don't know if I want to pick Rotos or not. Let's go with Rotos. Rotos has the polymorph. I feel like probably I'm just gonna get overall more win ratio because of the Rotos polymorph. I use him so much and I always deal with the same kind of teams. Like, I feel like I should have changed him a long time ago. Okay, so what do I want to do? Necret. Let's just go with Necret. I was thinking between like Necret and Tormin. Maybe Tormin, but not this time. I only had one reviver, so if I pick Tormin, he might have just banned my mod. That I feel like that would have happened probably. Going with one reviver is fine if you have lots of CC and you go first, but for me, you know, if I only have one and it seems kind of plausible for them to ban Armans, I don't like those matchups. Plus I need the mod passive too. Fuck, I thought I could get double turn. Huh? That didn't do that much damage. I know that skill has very weird conditions, but still. Okay, now what? I think we get rid of the Empress. Or maybe I should have gotten rid of the Odin, to be honest. Odin didn't use the stun yet. Ah, fuck. Polymorph, come on. Ah, fuck. I think that might have been it for the battle. Well, by the way, if my Necrot was in protection... Wait, can I kill the Odin with A1? If the Necrot was in protection, he definitely would have died already. The only reason he is alive is because he was in the most, you know, the 4-piece Bolster and Stone Skin. The tankiest build I can do on him. Wait, are we still... I feel like it's lost. Yeah, there's no way I can catch up. Rotos is just gonna get cucked by the Embrus passive. It's the same thing every time. If it just didn't have that passive, this would be a lot more plausible matchup for me. Oh, fuck. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. Rotos and Embrus just don't go don't go well together. I mean, I was one polymorph proc away from losing. I mean, winning, of course, but I don't know. Maybe I should have picked Narses. I just really like Rotos, and he's generally my most reliable nuker, to be honest, but he would be so much better if Embrus wasn't a thing. Okay, this guy is going full speed team. There's no way we can go with the Karnage. I'm definitely gonna use him when I can. When I was testing him yesterday, I actually used him in several fights and it went well. I even got to use Arbiter a few times, but I'm not gonna force it, like I said. I don't know if I should go with double reviver, maybe double reviver on this one. Oh, okay, let's pick Galleos now and then I'll think about it. I kind of like last picking Nuker. I feel like it's generally better to do it that way, but it depends, of course. Okay, this is screwed. I have two Stone Skin Nukers. And he has, you know, speed team with double lockout and, you know, Knishak. I think I have to ban Armans and just hope that Knishak gets polymorphed. I'll go with the accuracy aura for the polymorph. I know people kind of sometimes ask me why didn't I use the defense aura, because this kind of situation happens quite often, but I don't think the little bit defense on Galleos or Marius really makes a difference. Come on, polymorph. Okay, not against that, but now. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, we got polymorph. He doesn't have attack buff, but these are not tanky champions, so, you know, it's done. Kind of close-ish, but not close enough. If I wasn't locked out here, and I could actually use the revive on death, probably that wouldn't make the difference, but the unkillable, yeah, that would make the difference, okay. Yeah, that was gonna happen. I needed polymorph or it was gonna be a loss. Okay, so pretty much the same thing every time, but this time with Marichka, not like a full speed team. It's better for me, honestly, that it's not like he's not going all in on the CC and speed. Little bit tanky is good for me. It makes, you know, maybe I can survive and take some turns. Oh, He-Man. I'm not really that afraid of him. I mean, he's, you know, he's good and people use him a lot, but who should I ban? The good thing about Karnage is that I don't really have like good attack nukers on my champion, like attack scaling nukers. Wukong is the only one that I use, and he's in like a completely different build than Karnage, so even though, as you saw, his build is not yet fully complete, but I didn't have to like take anybody else's gear to use him, so I will definitely have him always built and on the side on those niche matchups where somebody picks a team where I could maybe go with him. Maybe I need to like you know, I guess I was already picking a lot Marius, but maybe slightly more aggressively try to early pick Marius, and then if I see them going for like a slow team, then I just go with Arbiter and Karnage and see what happens. Banzai for nice. I mean, not nice. I wish he was nice. I mean, Narcissus, the ignorer of passives. Rotos needs to learn a little bit from that. Like, don't get me wrong. Rotos is definitely way stronger than him. Wait, why did... I'm so confused. Why did it proc now? Is my memory bad? Is it only on the A2? No, it can't be like that. Anyway, like... he definitely does better against Embrus, but I feel like Rotos is like better in pretty much every single other scenario, unless they are like going with R-base or UDK or something and just hard countering Rotos. I'm kind of surprised people don't use Narcissus more. I've kind of seen him a couple times, but not very often. Pretty rarely. I mean, specifically against my account he would be very strong because I'm always using shields, but I don't know, people just don't use him. Sometimes they do, if they pick like Nishak and Narcissus, which has happened a few times. I'm completely done. Like, both of those champions are win condition against me. Oh, that avatar frame kind of looks cool. It's kind of dumb, to be honest, that this is where gaming is at, that, you know, we're competing for like avatar frames or whatever, but I guess that's where it is as. Like, you know, think about it. Skins, like champion skins, weapon skins, avatar frames, like those are the carrots that we have in games. I mean, okay, I guess Platinum Avatars is the same thing, so I can't really complain. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be Karnage matchup either. But yeah, maybe this video is gonna be more like what team's Karnage is yeah, what team's Karnage is good against, meaning me, my teams, rather than me using Karnage, is the enemy teams using Karnage against my team. It's the same thing. He has double buff stripper, double speed booster, and Karnage. That works very well. I don't have an answer to it. He's gonna go first, so it's definitely gonna work. Oh fuck. I mean, I definitely have to pick Nakarada here, I guess. Maybe Wukong? Let's go with Wukong. What? I don't know if Wukong is that good. Karnage can... Okay, maybe we have to ban the Karnage, to be honest, because Wukong is gonna be very easy to kill him, regardless of debuffs, which he's gonna get because he's gonna go first. But otherwise, I think Wukong... and then Comidus. Otherwise, Wukong might be good against this team. To be honest, I think between Comidus and... Like, both of them we basically need polymorph. I have double Wallster in my team, and Wukong is kind of gets through it. So I think we're gonna ban Karnage and deal with the bombs and pray. Let's see. Well, this is why I put the Rotos in polymorph 4, so show me what you got, Rotos. The more battles I'm doing, the like I feel more like convinced that putting my Rotos on polymorph was the right solution. Come on, let's go. Polymorph. No? Okay. I guess that's pretty much it. Should I do A2? I think Wukong might actually move next. Probably Siphi is gonna go in, but in case... let's just do A2. In case she doesn't. Yeah, okay, she's gonna go in. Maybe Rotos can somehow get a turn because of the aspect of... Oh, polymorph? Aspect of Zeroth. I think that was more that procced it though and not Rotos, but let's go. Damn, Siphi A1. Fuck. And now he has so many debuffs that we're not gonna remove the bomb. Yeah. If he gets extra turn, he dies. Wait, oh, Aspect of Zeroth, I guess, saved him there. That's kind of interesting. And we got the turn anyway, so the turn meter reduction didn't matter in that situation. Now, if he had the Ward of the Fallen, Siphi would have died though. But I think the polymorph is gonna be more impactful for me. Okay. Yeah, it's what I was saying before. Speed teams are just the meta right now. I'm kind of curious. So I don't think. Yeah, this is like the only like guy that didn't pick like a full speed team against me. Every other one is like full hard speed team. They have 2 or 3 speed boosters in every team. This is the only one, but I don't remember what was his last pick. I assume that the last pick was like a speed booster, or maybe it was like a Fabian or something. But this is not like a full speed team. And that's the one that I won against, so it says a lot. And sadly the upcoming fusion, although she seems like a great champion and meant for PvP, it's another champion for speed teams, so fuck my life. This guy might not go for a speed team. Okay, let me think about it. I think I'll go with Nakarada, and if he doesn't go for a speed team, the last 2 picks are gonna be Karnage and Arbiter. Let's see. Though, you know, I forget what is this champion's name, but she is always annoying. Yeah, okay, another similar type of annoying champion. Okay, let's try the Karnage. Let's see what happens. I mean, he locks out everything. He has the 2 different local debuffs if we get to use him. If I were to win this champion, that I would be, you know, pretty satisfied with that, because this is I don't think I can beat this team. I would beat this team with my normal setups. Definitely not. Who do I want to ban? Are we still gonna go for the nice ban? I think not. Like we need to win. No, but let's go for nice. Yeah, we could weak hit on nice and not get the debuffs. Yeah. Wait, I guess I should have gone with the Arbiter Aura, but I guess that doesn't really really make a lot of difference. I forgot for a second because it's so rarely that I use Arbiter. Oh my god, it feels so nice to go first. He only has 1 champion in Stone Skin. That's fun when you whip out the Armans. Nice, we got the polymorph. Let's go. Okay. Now I'm getting a little bit flustered because I'm not... Oh fuck, he got immunity up on everybody. Wait, what can I do here now? Should I just go instantly to the second form? I think we should need to do the A1 here. Oh fuck, it didn't proc. I don't know what I should have done in that situation. Maybe I should have just gone for the second form anyway. Oh yeah, the A1 is good with the counter attacks. And then though he's kind of tanky with those like, you know, the ally protections and the shenanigans that he does, but it's not really tanky in the typical sense, so they're kind of dying to the A1s. I don't know if he like did he like mispick? It's kind of unusual team, to be honest. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I was running a speed team and that's where I used Kalvalax, but I feel like maybe he changed his plan like halfway into the battle. Okay, what's that? It's Bannerlord, right? What's that one champion's name? No, it's not. What faction is it? I'm so confused. Can't find it. Wait. Has to be Sacred Order, right? Or High Elves. I mean, it's a very, very common pick. Okay, now I have to go through every single faction because wait, it has to be else, yeah, okay. Niamh, there we go. Yeah. Like, I feel like the two champions, yeah, kind of do the same deal. Anyway, that was kind of unusual team. I don't think I ever thought that specific team comp and those two supports, even though they are kind of popular, I feel like I don't usually see them together like that, and no reviver or nothing, and it wasn't a speed team. Let's go, we got the Karnage win. I guess Karnage did 2 damage with the A1 passive, with the counter attacks, but we didn't even get to use his normal combo. It kind of says a lot about the speed teams, because the speed team was so powerful that even when he got the immunity buff, like between Marius and Karnage, and I didn't get to use the Karnage combo, but if you're faster and you're like going first and seizing them anyway, that's already a win. You don't even need, you know, the lockout and the block revive that Karnage does. I mean, I'm sure you need it, but you might not, because this going first is so powerful. I want to see like statistics about, you know, in Gold 4, what percentage of fights Embrys and Marius is picked and banned. I would say it's like literally 100%. I don't know if it even can... it can't even be below 100%. It's like every single fight. I mean, obviously it's not 100%, but you know what I mean. Like, I never pick Embrys, and I meet him like 95% of battles. And I pick Marius in every battle if enemy doesn't, and if I don't, they will definitely pick it, so... Okay, so... should I go with Tormin? Last time they used a team like this, but with Fabian, I didn't go with him, but he could, maybe not this time either. He could last pick another immunity champion. Or like an immunity champion. Okay, fuck it. I think we go with this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go with Tormin this time either. Actually, recently Tormin has been kind of working pretty well for me, and I'm using him like way more often than I would think, and every time I use him I complain that I'm using Tormin again, but he's been kind of useful, so... I think I go for the Siegfried. I'm a bit afraid of him in a speed team. He's just gonna one-shot me. It is, you know, I'm always complaining about the speed meta, but it is kind of unfortunate that it's so oppressive, because it's very one-sided, and obviously speed meta is very much in favor. I mean, maybe that's unfortunate not from Raid's perspective, but only, you know, mine or the plebs perspective. But obviously the whales are always gonna be faster, so, and there's not like any gimmicks to deal with it. It's the opposite. There's like many gimmicks to deal with all the go second strategies with like Marius and Embrus and lockouts and like so many different things. And wasn't there that one fight we had earlier where the enemy team had like 3 or 4 lockouts in the same team? I think he had like 4 lockouts. Grixia, Embrus, Marius and one more. I think there was a team with 4 lockouts. And it still made sense. I mean, buff strips, I mean, not lockouts. I think I'm gonna get cocked by the Embrus passive again. No? Okay, we survived. Nice. Ah, fuck. I think Necrot getting feared there might have actually cost me the battle. Okay, or no. Are we good? Come on, please. Ugh. Okay, was good enough. It's always like that, even if I deal with the team and it's kind of basically won at that point. But the Embrus reflect is always makes me be on my toes in the last seconds of the battle. Man, so I got 8 fragments of him this week. 8, right? 2 per chest. You get 2 from 1 difficulty, right? So it's, I think I'm like at 34 fragments. So it's still gonna take like a couple months. I thought I would be I was hoping it would be a little bit faster, but it's literally gonna be like at the end of the year or like first week of the next year or something. Yeah, it's always what I pick against this. I think I did it every single battle on this video. If they open with that, I always go with more than Rotos. Okay, first color tier we see today. I think I'll go with the white duo. That will be good against Maritzka and will give me some options that maybe I don't want to ban Fabian. Kind of depends what he does. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Komidus like Nishak is gonna one-shot me. By the way, next week I'm gonna do a stream where we're gonna do the monthly game giveaway that you get like 540 gems and 1 ancient if you win. And this time we're not gonna do lottery. I think I'm gonna do that stream on Wednesday, but I'll make a post about it later on. But basically, first 5 people that win against me in live arena during that session will get their rewards. But I'll make a post about it later on. But basically, you know, it will be another arena competition like I did a few times in the past in Classic Arena, if you remember. But it would be kind of funny for a stream too, because then we might get people in the, you know, we might do battles during the stream against viewers. And, you know, get everybody to play on the same time slot, basically. It's gonna be on the 3rd time slot, but I'll make a post about it. I would be curious if Flarium would have like statistics of what is the most popular live arena time slot. I'm not really sure which one. I feel like it's the 3rd or 4th one. Wait, I think I mean 2nd or 3rd. Let me double check. Okay, this is a very weird Stali battle. We got 10 polymorph, but I can't do anything. Just waiting for a time to go by. If only Rotos was alive. Goddamn Fabian. He's so OP. he's 2 versus 1ing me and he doesn't even, I mean 2 versus 4ing me and he doesn't even have a nuker of any kind alive. It's just Fabian is not even Maritska. Fabian is just soloing me. Maritska is not doing anything either. She is just sitting there and waiting for her passive to proc. I think, yeah, I need to play. I need to play the style too. If I can just get a turn on Rotos and have him pop off, then we're good. Oh, nice. See, the polymorph was a good idea. I'm sure about that. Okay, so Narcissus is full turn meter, meaning that oh fuck, I thought she was for sure gonna die. That one Maritska died with the A2 and this one didn't, and it seemed very squishy. Okay. Oh, I didn't have an AoE. I thought I had it. Never mind. I was gonna say that. Oh, was that? I mean, that's relic, I guess. I don't even know what that what that buff was, but I was thinking that Rotos would kill the Maritska and Narcissus would AoE them before they get turned, but maybe it's not over yet. Okay. Did I think I survived again with aspect of Sirot, I assume. Let's go. That Galatir has just sat the entire battle in sheep form. Was that the second or third time that he gets polymorphed? And he's on the wrong form too, so he didn't have the unkillable passive up. Okay, let's go. That's a really strong team. I don't know if that combo really, you know, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know about my specific team. Like, I feel like Maritska, it would have been better to have like a speed champion instead of Maritska against me here. But it is a very, very tough team. I think that's more like the team that you would pick against speed teams, like not counting the Marius, but it's kind of a go second team really, or like a pseudo, let's say. Maritska and Galatir are definitely champions meant for go second teams. I'm definitely not finishing the top 100 this season, by the way. You might have noticed that I already missed multiple days of grinding. I gave up on it. I'm gonna do it later. I definitely will 100% get it done. But I feel like I'm not in the position to go for it yet. I will definitely do it when I get Embers. Maybe I will try to do it earlier if I get something. I kind of really would be interested to go for it right now, but I know I can't yet. I'm not strong enough currently. I need to grind some XP and level up first. Okay. What do I think about this? Rotos or Narsus? Let's go with Rotos. I'm such a big Rotos fanboy. What can I say? Let's go with Rotos and Angora. Yeah, maybe I will go with triple nuker, and maybe the Angora passive and her being in Stone Skin might be usable. Oh, he went with I forget his name. Ignore Stone Skin. I basically picked Angora for the Stone Skin, and then he picks whatever was this champion's name. He was a guaranteed Void champion when he was new. Fuck, what do I pick? Let's go with a triple nuker, let's see. It's not that scary team. The first three picks looked a lot scarier than the last two. There was a weird meta at one time where people were using that champion in Classic Arena offense. It was a very gimmicky strat. I forgot the details, but like he has some kind of passive that he... I forgot what his passive does, but people were basically using him to bus trip and to cut in or something like that. He was not being used as a nuker, but he was being used to counter top defense teams. But it's so long time ago, and that strat was like so, like, you know, so weird and specific. I forget the details. Is it Ailil? Let me double check. Is that the name? Yeah, it's Ailil. Like I've said before, I'm like terrible with names. I keep forgetting them. If I revive Narsus right now, it does nothing, so I think better not even do it. Okay. I think we're done. I don't think there is anything to do at this point. Like, I feel like maybe he was used to buff strip stone skin or buff strip like resistance defense team or something like that. It's long time ago. Something to do with his passive and A1. But he was not built for damage at all. was the funny part, because people were wailing for the void guaranteed pull, kind of hoping that maybe he would, like, that was when he was new, hoping that he would be like a tanky nuker that maybe could be usable, but he didn't end up being used at all as a nuker. I mean, I'm not really hoping to get Aelid. I guess Void Champions are maybe not as meta as they used to be, it's more about mythics, but there's definitely a bunch of other Void Champions that I would wish to get. I would wish to get over Aelil. I mean, he would be like on the bottom of the list, let's be fair. Like, anything on Aelil's level is not gonna matter regardless if I pull it, so. Okay, Galatir again. And Rotos again. So many debuffs, we need all the polymorphs that I can get. Maybe I'll go with Galleos this time. I think it's gonna be probably Nakarada and Galleos this battle. Okay, Comidus is gonna be like instant by now. Do I wanna pick Nakarada? Should I just go with Datsus? Nah, we're gonna get locked out anyway. Polymorph would be good, but now let's go with the Nakarada. Yeah. At least I'm not gonna get one shot, but I'm not sure how. I think this is winnable. Well, he can CC me to oblivion, but I think this is winnable. I hope I get a few Karnage battles. Did I use him like 3 times so far? I think 3, yeah. I would want one solid battle where I can go first and he's gonna get to use his typical combo and everything. I don't know if A1 in him was the best, best solution. I was kind of trying to not click it, but I already did, but he could polymorph himself from it, so it can actually be good. Oh my god. Fabian is just such a menace, yeah. Imagine it, he has lockout, fear, and petrification. Those are all like the mega big CCs, and it's very good combo because if you have like petrification with fear, like you saw happening with him, he can kind of like basically buff strip me with that, and I'm already lockout, so it buys him time to work his magic. By the way, I'm farming the Chronophage set, I'm working on it. I don't know if it's really gonna be that big deal, but I guess I'll try Kaimar or Donatello with the Chronophage set. We'll see, but I think it would be best if it was like a reviver that was doing it, because it takes a lot that I have to dedicate one champion slot for unlocking me out that is not like a nuker or reviver, basically like an essential champion. And they could ban it too, of course, if I only have one of them, but we'll see. Have you guys used Chronophage set? I've seen some people are saying that they're farming it, but has anybody found like a consistent strategy where you're using it? I don't know if I have like seen a single enemy team yet with Chronophage. Maybe, but I don't recall it, so possibly not even one. Okay, just a polymorph festival. We're both taking turns into polymorphing each other. Or I guess Rotos got banded or something, but same difference. That's the RNG. In the other fight I had against the other Galadriel before, I kind of dominated that guy, but here it's the opposite, that I'm not like taking any turns on any of my champions, so it's game over. Wait, nah, I'm still locked out. I don't have enough damage to kill him with the defense buff. Oh, I did, but I mean, I don't think that's good enough. No, we got polymorph. He can't go the other form, but I guess Fabian and Maritzka is just gonna kill my Rotos by themselves. I am locked out with the passive. I'm also locked out with the actual lockout. Then I'm getting turn meter reduction, petrification, what else? Fear, you know. Siphi would be nice. It would be kind of cool to have a Siphi. Oh. I don't know what I should do here. I think we need to just A2 the Fabian and stall a little bit. No, it's the... okay. So that was the one that broke before. Yeah, it's the delay thing, so I think that's the relic from the... okay, that totally screwed me. I think I would have one without that relic, but that's the relic from the current event, I think. Let me double check. People were kind of recommending me to try to win some events to farm more of the current season stuff. But the events where you can actually get mythic materials are so rare, but I think that's the one that he was using. I think it was the last laugh amulet, unless there is another one. I think it must have been that. it's so slow to farm relics. It's kind of, I guess, meant to be like a super long-term thing, but what can I say? I'm lacking in that department. I guess it's not the only one, but I really hope to get to play with some of those more interesting relics. I guess even that one, I don't think it's really considered like top tier, but even that one is kind of interesting, and I think it actually might have won him the battle there because it delayed the Marriage passive, which kind of screwed me over. Okay, Empress and Karnage. Maybe it's gonna be a Tormin battle, possibly. Now will be good to have the Necrotin protection set. But yeah, I guess I go with Rotos, Necret, and Galleos. I don't think I have anything else that makes sense. Oh, he went with Duchess, of all things. I think is this my, if I lose this, I think I get a bot battle next. Let's not lose it. Bot battles for me is always kind of a shameful thing. I don't like to get them. I don't know why he picked Duchess. I feel like surely he has something better to pick, but I guess not. Maybe everybody doesn't have Galatir or whatever is that other mythic and so on, but I feel like in this team he could have even just used Arbiter. Grixia wings look so weird when she has the whale up. It looks like the Predator from the movies. That's kind of how she was looking. Nah, okay. Fuck me. Too much CC. The Dutch is also not even tanky, it looks maybe it's resistance build, or I don't know what build it is, but it doesn't look, I don't get why he picked it this team. It's definitely not tanky Dutches, and that's usually the only reason to pick her. But obviously it didn't make any difference. I think he would have won this battle easily with 3 champions. Oh fuck, it was the 3rd loss. Yeah. It's so hard to, you know, if they pick something like that, even if it's without Arbiter, it's so hard to, you know, you need to have 2 turn meter boosters and be really fast to go against like enemy lockout with Karnage. It just, it wouldn't work. And you need a buff strip too. You need 2 turn meter boosters and the buff strips, and I guess every single Karnage team that we saw had it. Like they often had 2 or 3 turn meter boosters or 2 or 3 buff strips or both of them. But that's what you need to enable him. Okay, it's a bot team, so I'll sacrifice my Rotos as the first pick so that I can win this battle faster. Wait, I can use Karnage against the bot team, I hope. Yeah, I don't... Oh, what? Do I want to pick it against Taras? Okay, let's go. I guess bot team is the fight where we might be able to see the Karnage combo. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna risk maybe losing against this bot team, but I think I'm gonna pick Nakarada and just go full Karnage as my only nuker. Surely I'm not gonna lose against this. He does have Taros, which is kind of... Oh, and Fabian, fuck. I don't know if it's even gonna work now. The Fabian is gonna lock me out and... oh, fuck. Oh wait, we can just ban it. Never mind. Wait, I'm so confused. Did they change how the bot teams work? I thought they always would ban your first pick. That's definitely how it used to be. How come it ban my Armans? There's no... I mean, this is obviously a bot. There's no way around it. Is this like a recent change? They buffed the bot AI? Okay, Marius is just gonna kill them before Karnage even gets... Okay, let's do A1. Yeah, let's do A1. They're gonna die otherwise. Yeah. Okay, Rotos just don't kill... No, okay. Yeah, maybe... It's a bot team, maybe it... I can't even get to test the combo here. They're gonna die too fast. Okay, let's just go for the... block revive. Oh yeah, it doesn't apply unless I have 2 debuffs. Was that the case? Which is why I didn't use it in that one battle, because he got the immunity up in time and they didn't have debuffs. If a target is killed while under 3 or more different debuffs, so it needs 3, not 2. Yeah, so yeah. Fuck. If I used the first form there, it would have died before I got all of the debuffs up, so that wouldn't have worked either anyway. Yeah, it's pretty apparent that my account and Karnage is not like a match made in heaven, but as I mentioned previously, the gear that I have for him is gonna be good when I get the chaos dust going on. Not that the gear really matters, as I said, but I'm not using it on anything else, so there's no reason for me to not keep Karnage scared, but I don't think I'm gonna use him very often. Like, for sure I'm gonna end up using Tormin way more often than Karnage, even though objectively Karnage is like infinitely better champion than Tormin. There's no question about it, but you need to run him in the speed teams, that's the issue. I think that legendary champion is the only one that the Rats has on his account. I see him quite often, I can't remember his name either. He's not that rare, but I don't think he's really like a big threat. I don't know if we want to pick Rotos against this team, probably not. Probably I should have said Wukong for the last pick and not pick him early, because he could also pick UDK or something, and that would be so. Okay, I don't think it's... Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's go with Datus, yeah. Not even Necret or anything, just Datus. Okay, he banned Marius, which means that our base and Stone Skin might be issue for Wukong, but I was running triple nuker, so I still have a second one. Yeah, that's the issue with Mythics, that they do so many roles at once. Like, both of those are not like... He has like kind of a speed team, even though that's not really the goal. It's a speed team, but they also lock out and make you tanky. Should I use the A1? No. I'll get rid of the attack buff. Oh, weak hit, fuck. I guess I should have saved it. Well, I mean... I couldn't have predicted that, I guess. No attack buff, but it should, yeah, it should hit kind of hard. Even though my Wukong doesn't get a lot of... Wait, is this one of those rare opportunities where I should stick on the first one? I don't really get to use my Wukong very often, but he is kind of my hardest hitting champion, basically. Okay, let's go. I kind of hope to get the Catboy at some point. It's also not like a where is it? Void champion or Mythic champion, and he actually has like a good passive. Seems like pretty good nuker actually. I will definitely use him when or if I get him. I don't really like how it looks, to be honest. It doesn't really, I feel like it doesn't fit the demon spawn. Like, it doesn't look scary, first of all. Like, all of these other ones are like, you know, very, like, these are like fictions of your, you know, worst nightmares. It's, okay, this is kind of like a cartoonish version of it, but this thing kind of looks like it could be something out of, what's the name of that? Berserk. It looks like a abomination from Berserk, basically. And a lot of the demons spawn in Raid look like it. Like Helicat, for instance, maybe not the scariest looking champion, but like when you get more into his details, like he has a weird face, no ears, you know, he has that kind of weird open skin vibe on him. And you know, he's like, everything is like burning with like hell flame or something. And then what's up with his feet? He has like spikes for feet, and he's missing like the actual feet. A lot of the demon spawn are kind of freaky looking in this game, maybe some more than others, but the Cheshire is like the most cartoonish looking one. I feel like he doesn't fit the faction. Or like not the aesthetics at least. A lot of them are kind of they are like eyeless. I don't know if that's is that a typical. Wait, this champion I'm not even familiar with. I've never seen anybody use this. A lot of the demon spawn are eyeless. Is that some kind of thematic thing that in like other lore the demons are often eyeless? Achak is also very freaky looking champion. This is also something straight from like Berserk pretty much, except it actually has clothes on. In Berserk, in Berserk it wouldn't have those cloth-like looking body parts. Dude, speaking of Berserk, I haven't read it in a while, but I was actually talking with somebody the other week about it, and Berserk manga, in case you don't know what it is, it's like one of the most famous and popular mangas that is very old, and the like original creator recently died a couple years ago, but it was supposed to be kept going by like his assistant, and he had made like a grand plan for his assistant to keep it going when he dies. But it's like, it gets like one chapter every 2 years or something like that. That story is like never gonna finish. It's so, I feel like they need like hundreds of chapters to finish the story. But that's not gonna happen. It would take like thousands of years for them to ever finish that manga. I don't know how much I even want to show like images from Berserk on the video to like not trigger people, because you know a lot of people might not be into that kind of aesthetic. But give me a sec. I don't think I can go with Rotos here. I think we have to go with the whites. Yeah, I definitely can't show the most spicy looking famous Berserk images that you guys, I'm sure, know about. Or if you read the story, I mean. Berserk, without like, you know, I don't want to show the most graphic ones. This is not like by far not the worst one, but Berserk has kind of this wait, what do I want to ban? Like it's story about demons, and the demons are very well drawn, and they are kind of like Lovecraftian and very scary looking. I don't want to show more of the scary looking ones because they might be too R-rated, but they have this kind of funny theme that there's a lot of penny-shaped heads and appendages, and it sometimes kind of goes on the level of like funny, even though it's meant to be like super scary looking. But sometimes there is too much penis heads in Berserk. But I don't want to show the actual like really that kind of pictures. Go Google Berserk and you will see if you're not familiar with it. It's, by the way, really good manga. If even if you're not like a big manga guy, I would definitely give Berserk a go if you're bored and want to try something new. It's like it starts well, that it like gives you a backstory, and it kind of the first, you know, I don't remember how many chapters, but for a while the story is kind of how it actually is in reality, because it gives you like a prelude or backstory for what's the actual like world or the manga about. But it's your classic revenge story. It's about a guy that was wronged and he wants to, you know, slay every demon and take revenge basically. So, but it's very well written. I think his passive is passive block. I should have just gone for. Actually, no. A3 was fine. Berserk is like the ultimate revenge story. It's about the guy who gets screwed really hard and then he just is a giga chat and he dedicates his entire life in slaying the demon that wronged him and every other demon that he meets along the way. Revenge stories are just like, they have so much potential. Obviously you can write a bad story with good premise, but they have, like, for me personally, they have like the most potential to make a good story. Be it manga or movies, they just fuck. Should I just do A1 and not even revive? It's gonna die anyway and they have the block damage up. Fuck, if I had the A2 up now, it would be useful. How come that wasn't enough damage? I feel like I should have had it to kill Galleos. It's surprisingly tanky. No, okay, we're done. Well, I mean, he has the Harimon passive. I mean, that's what made the Galleos tanky, of course. Yeah. By the way, I was glazing Berserk, but I think it's been like, I don't even remember how many years since it's the last time that I read the manga, but I think there's maybe been like one chapter in the last several years or something, so. There's some tragic thing that every really good manga maker, they all die when they're making their best story. It's so many of the other ones that they either die or they have like a serious illness and they write one chapter in 20 years or something. It happened with Hunter x Hunter, with Berserk, with Nana. There's a bunch of other stories too. Vampire Knight, I don't think you guys would be into Vampire Knight, but it was a manga I was into like 20 years ago or something, when I was younger, so don't roast me for it. Vampire Knight, despite the name, it's basically like a girl's, it's a girl's, you know, vampire Twilight type of manga, so, but I really liked it back in the day, like 20 years ago. Okay, call me those. I mean, it's the same old stuff. It's the same themes that I lose to every time. Today, to be honest, I feel like Nakarada has been kind of important. I've definitely won more with Nakarada than without him. But yeah, I think in the entire two-hour video, there's gonna be like 3 or 4 battles with Karnage. A little bit lackluster, but what can I do? I don't really want to first pick Arbiter, my 370 speed Arbiter, and then they're gonna pick like 2 speed boosters that are like 480 speed or something. There's just so massive gap. And we didn't really meet Go second teams except kind of that one with what was it, Maritska and something. I mean, Maritska kind of does 10 meter boost as well, but it was kind of like a pseudo Go second team or like 50-50. But the other teams that we meet are all speed teams, every one of them. Okay, there was that one team where they had those 2 weird supports as well. That I can't remember their names. The Force Affinity and the Void Affinity supports. Barbarian faction, and what was the other one? Dark Elves? What can I even do here? Should I just A1 Siphi? Even though she's very tanky and not gonna die? Like, hitting either Marius or Fabian could potentially have very big direct consequences to me. I can't really attack anything. Come on, please. No fear and wait, should I just go? Actually, never mind. I shouldn't even try to kill Siphi. Just no fear. I don't even need Helm Smash or proc. Ah, okay, got feared, fuck me. I was gonna go for A3 for Siphi, and she could die if I got the Helm Smasher, but why even risk it? I should have just killed the Marius and Fabian. Okay, can I actually get a turn and maybe do something with... Oh, no enfeeble, nice. I actually get to do. I was saying that in jest, but I actually got a turn. Nice, let's go. 2 turn enfeeble. It's still looking bad. I think the Empress is gonna destroy my team even when it kind of looked like I won at this point. Fuck me. Can he just kill... Fuck me. He could just kill the Fabian. I mean the Gallows. Ah, oh, fuck me. I think we save the Gallows instead of Rotos. There's more that he can do in this situation, maybe. Okay, this is good enough. Can we win? The passive is still gonna ruin my day, but come on. He needs to put the shield on my Gallows, otherwise for sure Gallows is gonna die when he tries to go for the... Oh, he gave up. I feel like he could have still won that battle, to be honest. He didn't even try. I think he would have won, honestly. Like, he would have just killed both of my Nugarors, like, with the passive, and all he needed to do was kill Maud and Necret with his Empress, and he would have won, I think. Win ratio is staying same. We're still 53% win ratio, which is not good, but I guess we didn't drop today. I mean, 53% is nothing to, you know, be happy about. Okay, so it's like a mega speed team if he's going with Lammasu. I guess we'll definitely pick Rotos this fight, and yeah, I guess it's the same deal. Rotos, Necret, and maybe I could go with Narcissus. Let me think about it. What he picks first. Okay, I think Tormin. I mean, he has the intercept with Lamasuto, so he can protect Marius in that way too. But I still kind of feel like I could go with Tormin. Should I do it? Yeah, I think so. I could go with like Arbiter and Karnage and try to ban the Comidus, but I'm 100% sure it wouldn't work, so fuck that. Okay, maybe I go with Narcissus and Tormin. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, okay, he didn't ban Armans, but he could weak... No, he can't weak it, I'm dumb. Okay, I think I'm screwed. Yumeko is not gonna weak it on Armans, and both of my nukers are not dealing well with lockout. Yumeko has definitely dropped a lot from popularity as well. She used to be much more common pick. But I guess between Fabian and her in live arena, Fabian is pretty much generally better, I guess. I mean, Yumeko is good in speed teams, but Fabian is just good in everything. Yumeko is maybe more PvE champion these days, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think the Tormin was a great pick here, to be honest. Okay, I guess it didn't matter regardless. Do I have time? Oh, okay, no time for one more. Okay, so bot battle. I didn't really get to play a lot with Karnage. There was like the last fight with Karnage was long time ago. I don't think I had like any proper fights with him. I had 3 battles plus 1 bot battle, and I don't think he really, you know, I didn't win any battle because of him, and it's kind of hard to use him on my account, which I was expecting. So when I was playing yesterday, I actually had a couple fights where he was good, but it's kind of a shame because it would be nice to use him, but it is kind of apparent that he's only really makes sense in a speed team, and in a specific type of speed team where you need like a bus tripper or really multiple bus trippers. You need to have basically 2 turn meter boosters and 2 bus trippers to play with him, and you need to be confident that you can go first. If you can do that, he's incredibly good champion, and he has plenty of, like, he doesn't need more damage, you want to more focus on the speed. But on my account, it's very hard to use him. What can I say? I'm still definitely gonna chaos dust these pieces and try to optimize his gear, because I think it's highly likely that there's some other champion that I want to run in this build in future. And I'm gonna keep him in the build, but I'm probably not gonna use him in most live arena sessions, or maybe like once or twice like today. So a little bit bleak, you know. I don't think I gained a lot in this session. There was nothing spectacular, nothing new, just trying to grind the rewards and try to progress slowly. But it would be more fun to get new toys to play with and then grind, but you need to grind for the toys. Unless you whale, which I don't condemn, but I also don't condone, so do what you want, but Plarium has plenty of money, so I wouldn't, they don't need any more, let's put it that way. Anyway, have a nice day and see ya.